Welcome back, everyone, to another DIY episode. The focus of this DIY is an internal heater for my ePax X1 printer. If you have another printer that has a metal interior like this ePax and needs a heater, this might just work for you. I tried to keep things as easy as possible, and that meant looking for a heating element that could maintain its temperature and have features that could allow for temperature adjustment, duration, and have its own fan. The easiest solution I found was to use the IncuKit mini tabletop egg incubator, which I was able to fit right at the top of the printer. The question now is how to mount it onto the printer. You could drill holes into the metal frame of the ePacks with the included IncuKit instructions that help with mounting it with provided screws, but I thought it'd be easier to just mount it with magnets. After a few days of 3D modeling and prototyping, I was able to create a magnet mount for the IncuKit fan. It uses three 6mm by 3mm magnets for each corner, a total of 12 magnets to mount the fan. I 3D printed them with 0.1mm layer heights. You can find the files to print my design in my Patreon blog post, as well as a list of items I used for this project. You can subscribe to gain access on top of earning monthly rewards. Once I made sure the magnets fit securely into place, next came the connecting part. I printed a rear cover panel from Thingiverse for the ePax X1 that would allow a cable to go through on the side of the panel. I didn't have any heat shrink wraps left, so I wrapped a female pigtail cable with electrical tape so the wire doesn't fray from the edges of the rear hole in the printing chamber. By connecting pigtail cables and adapters, it allowed me to unscrew the wires and slip them out easily later if need be. After that, the DIY project is done. Make sure everything turns on and you fully understand how the IncuKit works. I set my temperature of the IncuKit to 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit because the location of my ePacks tends to be cold year round. I wanted to make sure that the lower half of the chamber can be heated close enough to room temp. After having it on for a few minutes, I could feel a cool heat on the outer frame of the ePacks, but it never got too hot. If I could change something about this DIY, I think I would have liked to have added a switch or even a smart switch. That way I could easily turn the heater on and off than having to plug and unplug it every time I use it. I hope you all learned something from this DIY. If not, I hope it inspired you with bigger and better ideas. You can find the list of materials, more detailed project points, and other projects on my Patreon. A big thank you to my current patrons, Chris N. and A Biblical Buddha, for their continuous support. I hope you can join them in helping me fund more DIY projects like this, and thank you for watching.